Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We will talk about the daily routine of a Muslim. This routine includes a set of practices and customs that give meaning to a Muslim's day and help him live it more consciously. Now, let's explore this meaningful daily practice together.
Prayer of Salat.
Salat is more than just an act of worship. It is a Muslim's moment of communion with Allah. This sacred ritual is more than a physical act. It is a turning of the heart, mind, and soul towards Allah. Each prayer opens the door to a spiritual ascent and nourishes the soul of a Muslim at the moment of meeting Allah. It is performed at specific times, and this gives Muslims time management and discipline. Turning to Allah 5 times a day requires maintaining a constant level of consciousness throughout a day. This ensures that the remembrance of Allah and devotion to Him is constantly kept alive amidst the complexities of life. This ritual takes one away from the hurry of the world and opens the doors to an inner peace directed towards Allah. Reading the Quran. Reading the Quran is an opportunity to discover oneself, find wisdom, and make sense of one's life. Each verse is a light of guidance and contributes to one's spiritual, intellectual, and moral development. For believers, the Quran is the word of Allah and contains many miracles. Unique in both its language and its content, the Quran has guided people in every age, answering their questions and raising their awareness. It is a book of profound wisdom in every verse, guiding man to find the right path in this world and the hereafter. The Quran helps man find answers to the questions of his life and guides minds that question the meaning of life. Each reading carries the potential to add new meaning and allows man to deepen in his journey of wisdom. The teachings of Islam shape the character of man and impose the responsibility to be just. This enables the Quran to play its role as a guide that supports our personal development. The Quran's richness of language and style makes it both readable and thought-provoking. Each word contains deep meaning and takes the reader on a mental journey. The beauty of the Quran's language offers both spiritual flavor and intellectual richness. Making dhikr. Dhikr means to remember Allah, to praise Him, and to remember Him. It can be a repetition of words or a prayer, but dhikr is also the turning of the heart, mind, and soul towards Allah. The Prophet emphasizes that dhikr is not only an external but also an internal act, saying, "The heart is fixed in one place. It revolves. It changes according to what the tongue revolves." Dhikr is a source of spiritual energy. Remembering Allah raises one's inner energy, provides mental clarity, and creates spiritual serenity. This practice contributes to coping with stress, finding inner peace, and strengthening one's devotion to Allah. Dhikr can also be seen as a way to increase patience and learn tawakkul. Each dhikr leads a person to trust in Allah and surrender to Him. This in turn helps one to cope with the difficulties in life. Giving alms. We know that stinginess is a disease in humans. Generosity, on the other hand, is both a sign of good morals and a commandment of Allah. The way to get rid of stinginess is to accustom our will to giving. For this reason, giving a little every day or every few days will help us to curb our stinginess. Giving alms brings a number of benefits for both the giver and the receiver. The giver develops generosity and a sense of sharing. This helps him to realize that wealth is not only property, but also a blessing that can be multiplied by sharing. The recipient, on the other hand, can be relieved of a hardship, alleviate poverty to some extent, and witness the solidarity culture of the society. The spiritual depth of ablution. The healing power of water. Ablution is a ritual performed before prayer, one of the 5 basic acts of worship in Islam. This ritual requires the use of water to cleanse the body. the belief that water provides spiritual refreshment and peace of mind, as well as cleansing, shows that ablution is not only an external act, but also part of an inner journey. It also provides health benefits such as cleansing from germs, deep breathing, and skin regeneration. Islam emphasizes that cleanliness is not only an external but also an internal value. The power of routine. Worship. When performed regularly as part of daily worship, ablution helps a person develop a deeper commitment to their worship. Performing ablution before prayer prepares one to turn towards Allah and helps to focus on the depths of worship. Wudu becomes a routine, a habit that reinforces and strengthens one's practice of worship. Scientific studies have proven that ablution and prayer make a great contribution to the functioning of the digestive, respiratory, and circulatory systems, and that they are good for diseases such as asphyxia, neurosis, trachoma, back pain, and constipation. Body and mind health. Islam is a comprehensive religious system that regulates all aspects of human life. This system promotes the development of the individual not only through worship, but also in physical and mental aspects such as health, discipline, and endurance. According to the teachings of Islam, the protection and strengthening of the body plays an important role in maintaining a spiritual life. In this context, the place of sport in Islamic culture is of great importance. Islam encourages strengthening the body and mind, and sees sport as a means to this end. In the hadiths of the Prophet Muhammad, there are statements such as, "A strong believer is better than a weak believer." This shows that not only spiritual strength is valued, but also physical strength. Islam teaches that making believers physically and mentally strong will help them live their lives more effectively. At the end of the day, a Muslim performs the Maghrib prayer and thanks Allah for the experiences of the day. This is a means of evaluating the day and achieving a spiritual inner peace. This daily routine gives meaning and guidance to a Muslim's life. However, we must remember that each Muslim individual is on a different journey and must adapt this routine to suit their personal needs. I hope this video helps you better understand the meaning of Islam in daily life. Let me know if you have any questions, and remember, every day is an opportunity. Thank you. Goodbye.